I never filmed an intro clip to this. I was very scatterbrained, but surprise, I'm pregnant. I'm filming this much later, and here's me finding out and my reaction. I know that I look like absolute crap right now, but I'm getting ready to go get tattooed, and I haven't started my period, but my period's been really irregular, and so I didn't think anything of it, but I've not been feeling well. Anyway, that doesn't matter. I just took a test, and it says I'm pregnant. And Jacob's right here. He's right behind the camera, but I'm freaking out. I mean, I'm excited, and I want a kid, and I want this, but, like, it doesn't feel real. I wanted a baby my whole life, and I didn't think it was possible. Like, my whole life, I didn't think that I peed on this. I didn't think that it was possible for me to be a mom, and then I had my car accident, and I thought that that would never mean that I was a mom. And now we're pregnant, and we're having a baby. I'm gonna go take another one because it just doesn't feel real. It feels like it's a faulty. But this one's a digital, so this one will say, like, yes or no. Alright, I'm just trying to play with my P6 stop. Oh my god. This one even says yes. This is where I'm, like, panicking because holy shit. Holy fucking shit. Oh, we're having a baby. We're having a whole ass baby. So I think I said at the beginning of this, today is Sunday, June 14th. It's one day after my 8-year anniversary. And honestly, we were gonna test yesterday, but I'm so glad we did it because I would not have been able to keep this in to my friends. We had people over last night. The only reason I tested today was because I was supposed to go get tattooed, and I thought I remember that if you get tattooed while pregnant, it can be really bad. So I felt like I needed to test. So I did, and that's when all those clips that you just saw happen. Okay, so I'm at TJ Maxx right now. I'm gonna go in here and I'm gonna try to get something to surprise my sister with. I don't think she needs a surprise. I honestly think she's probably gonna go into mother mode and be like, are you guys okay? Are you stable? Like, are you excited? But she told me that she was, my niece is adopted, but they told me that they were adopting Ollie with a white onesie. And I highly doubt that I'm going to be able to find a white onesie at TJ Maxx. But I think if I just get like a little package together, I can just throw the tests in there, and then she'll be able to tell that way. So this is what I'm going to do. There's honestly not a lot of stuff here for babies. Okay, so I just got back out of TJ Maxx. Honestly, they didn't have a lot of unisex stuff, which kind of sucks. But I got her this little gift bag. And then I found these in there. This one says new to the herd. It's a little 3-pack, but it was the most gender neutral that I could find. These are 6 to 9 months, so our little bean's not gonna be wearing these for a while, but I thought I got the point across, so I'm shoving this in the bag. Then I have the 2 pregnancy tests right here, and I'm gonna shove that in there as well. And I'm just gonna tell her I have a gift. I never explained or showed my sister's reaction. I don't feel comfortable filming people, and that may change because I've only told a select few people so far, but I didn't feel comfortable filming my sister's reaction because, if I'm being honest, I thought she was gonna be upset with me, and she wasn't. I gave her the little bag that I showed, and she looked confused at first and then looked at me and said, "You?" And I started bawling. I'm like, we found out this morning, and she wasn't feeling very good, but she wasn't mean. She was just like, I'm so happy for you. Like, are you okay? And then, you know, she went in to like make sure that you're being smart and proactive and taking care of your body because anything could happen. And then her husband, David, my brother-in-law, he came a little bit later, and I was like, hey, like, I have this gift for you guys. Chastity didn't want it, and so I gave it to him, and he's like, onesies, pregnancy test, no thanks. And I'm like, well, I'm pregnant. And he was like, oh, you? And Chastity was like, David, those tests are used. He's like, I had no idea. Congratulations. Like, he didn't even know what I was telling him. He's just way over his head. But they're both seeming to be excited. And I also FaceTimed my friend Veronica and told her. She said she kind of expected it when I told her to FaceTime me. But I'm so excited. So, so far so good. I just don't feel comfortable filming those people's reactions, I guess. Video clips are all over the place. But today is Monday, June 15th. And I'm sitting outside my doctor's office, my regular PCP. I'm going to go in here and get a blood test to confirm the pregnancy. They suggested it, and it would help ease my anxiety because if I'm being honest. I feel like there's something faulty with those tests. I'm like, maybe I have a urinary tract infection that's giving me 2 false positives. I don't know. But I'm going to go in here and have the pregnancy confirmed by my doctor, which we'll know tomorrow. I already scheduled an 8-week ultrasound because that's the earliest that the OB will get me in that I go to. So I will be able to have that in about 4 weeks, because our math is that I'm about 4 weeks along right now. And they said they did an ultrasound. Nothing would show up because the baby is like a little baby, like a little pinpoint. So I just want to have the pregnancy confirmed. I feel like this vlog is literally all over the place. It's now Wednesday, June 17th, and I'm officially 5 weeks pregnant today. We got the confirmation from my doctor yesterday, and I didn't film because they had to call me on my phone, and I obviously vlog from my phone, but they did say I'm very pregnant, and I'm super, super freaking excited. So I went ahead and told my family yesterday. I just called my mom and called my dad, and my mom wanted to tell my grandma, so I let my mom call my grandma. My grandma called me today. And it was so sweet because she was like, if you need anything, like, I've had a lot of babies, so ask me. Like, she had like, I want to say I had like 13 aunts or uncles. I don't know. But she had a lot of kids. So she knows what she's doing. And she's like, you're going to be such a good mom. And it just made me so proud because my grandma means so much to me. And like I said earlier, I'm not really filming people's reactions just because I feel like I just feel like that's too personal. So my mom, I called, and it sounded like she was like in the car or something. I'm like, what are you doing? And she's like, nothing, I'm in my bedroom. I'm like, great segue. I'm pregnant. And she's like, no, you're not. I'm like, yeah, I am. I'm sending you the pregnancy test right now. And she's like, oh my gosh, Sabrina, I'm so happy for you. She's like, can we tell, because I have step siblings. She's like, can we tell the step siblings? I'm like, well, I'll tell them. But if you want to go ahead and mention it, it's fine. And I told one of my stepsisters right now, because she told me when she was pregnant with her kid first, when she was pregnant with my niece, she told me pretty like early on. So I went ahead and messaged her, and she's really excited. My stepdad was really excited. And then I called my dad, and he cried. He said thank you, but I'm like, I really didn't do anything special. I mean, it's my body and God that needs to be thanked, but I guess you're welcome. So I still got to tell my brother, which I don't see him a lot, so I'm probably going to text him as well, him and his girlfriend, and then I'll text my step-siblings, and then my family knows. I've told a couple of my friends, sorry, that was my cat. I've told a couple of my friends too, but I'm honestly just trying to keep it low right now because it's still so new. Like I said, we're 5 weeks today, and 3 more weeks before we can get our first ultrasound. So I just kind of want to wait until at least then before I publicly announce it. But there's so much that I'm learning in these last couple of days. In 3 days, I've learned so much. I've been Googling everything. Like, I can't have lunch meat. I did not know that, but can't have lunch. It still doesn't feel real. Like, I feel like these clips will never come to the light of day because I'm not actually pregnant. It's all just a big fat dream, but I'm super excited right now. And sorry, my cat is literally begging for my attention, so. It is 6 days since we found out that we were pregnant, and it still doesn't feel real at all. We told Jacob's parents last night, and they were completely shocked. They had no idea, and I really expected Jacob's mom to know because she's a nurse, and I hurt my foot about 2 weeks ago, and she came over, and I was like, Julie, I'm having like some intense pain in my bladder. I think that I have a bladder infection. And like, I pointed to where it was hurting, and she kind of gave me a look and then didn't say anything. And so later I found out that I'm pregnant, and I assumed that was implantation cramping, but I thought she knew. And so when I told her, I said, Julie, I swore that you knew. And she's like, Sabrina, I had no idea. And I explained the situation. She's like, I just thought that you had a bladder infection because you get them all the time. And I'm like, I really, truly thought that you knew. But she had no idea. And they're so excited. We told his sister last night too. So we're not very good at keeping secrets. A lot of people know. And I don't know if I'm going to be able to wait until the 8-week mark to announce this. The only thing that's keeping me through is because I want to have the ultrasound to announce it with. And I just want confirmation. Like, I just need confirmation. Today, I'm officially 6 weeks pregnant, and all my symptoms have gone away, which is kind of concerning to me. I'm super anxious. I don't know if I've talked about my anxiety about all this, but I'm super anxious for this pregnancy because I'm just a nervous person, and I know how easily people miscarry. But today, I'm 6 weeks. I'm tired, and I have a little bit of nausea. I'm a little nauseous, but other than that, I feel good. And I'm in a group of other people who are like due around the same time I am. And a lot of them are experiencing that. So that's kind of comforting to know. But we don't get our first ultrasound for 2 more weeks. and I'm very impatiently waiting. I'm keeping a log of all my pregnancy symptoms as they happen so that I can make a full video to kind of go over them with you and see what's changed by the time that I announce. But so I want to announce so bad. I'm such an anxious person that I feel like announcing now could be dangerous. And no matter what happens, I'm gonna share my journey just because I'm an open book. But I'm just scared to announce. But I do feel like I have a belly already. Like, bloat is very real right now. I'll show you my belly in just a second. And I'm already a plus size woman, so that's probably not helping. I'm wearing some loose clothes today, and I bought my first pair of maternity pants because none of my pants are fitting, and I bought some leggings and some other jeans sizes, like 2 sizes, well, a size bigger, so hopefully they fit. But I'm gonna show you my belly now. So like I said, I'm a plus size woman and I have a belly anyway, but this is much bigger than my normal belly. For sure. I'm at my first doctor's appointment. I came in today for questions, and the lady just told me that they're going to do blood work and that they're going to do ultrasound. And Jacob is not here, and I'm really freaking nervous right now, but I'm also really excited because we may get to hear the heartbeat. So we need to talk about my ultrasound that happened yesterday. And there's nothing bad, but I do maybe want to put a trigger warning here for people who may have experienced loss, because it may bring up some not good feelings. So yesterday I went in for questions, and they decided to do what I'm calling a surprise ultrasound, because I guess my doctor's office does this ultrasound at every visit. I was not prepared for that. And because I'm disabled, the table that they were using was way too high, and I didn't feel comfortable getting on the table to do a vaginal ultrasound, which is what they normally do at this point. So they did it through my abdomen, and they couldn't see anything. All they could see was the sac, which I will post the ultrasound here. It's just a quick little 6-second clip. And when she said I don't see anything, my heart sank, because I thought my biggest fear is happening. I'm not pregnant. And she said, I just think that you're really early. I think your days may be off. So the ultrasound tech went and spoke with my doctor, and my doctor reassured me that this is very normal. So basically, because I didn't do a vaginal ultrasound, it's very hard for them to see the baby at this point. So my doctor said that everything looks the way that it's supposed to. We just can't see baby, which isn't anything to be concerned with, because they did it abdominally and they don't usually see anything at this point. I'm in a group for other moms who are expecting around the same time I think I am, and a lot of them reassured me that this happened with them in one of their other pregnancies, or even this pregnancy, and the baby was healthy. So I'm really just trusting God at this point, and I'm hoping that everything is okay. So we go back in 2 weeks for my 8-week ultrasound, which will be vaginally. I'll have Jacob there to help me, and we should be able to see a healthy little baby then. But I'm feeling very anxious right now because I just feel like it didn't go the way that I wanted. But my doctor said that's why they don't do these this early, because it causes unnecessary stress. I'm 7 weeks pregnant today, and I am feeling it. I am absolutely miserable. Today was the first day that I threw up. After throwing up, I feel much better, but I haven't ate. Today's Wednesday. I have not ate since Sunday. I started feeling sick on Saturday, and the only thing I've been able to eat is crackers. Today I tried venturing out because I'm getting really lightheaded, and I threw up. Today I also today I also took our announcement photos. I'm hoping that I'm not jinxing myself by doing that, but yeah, it's starting to feel real. Like, now that I'm getting sick, I know that sounds so weird to be excited about getting sick, but like the cats were freaking out like they are right now, and I was just like, this means baby bear's growing strong and like doing what he or she's supposed to do, and it makes me feel kind of good that I'm getting sick, even though I feel like absolute buttholes right now. It makes me like feel kind of reassured a little bit. So I don't ever know if I posted about it publicly. I think I just did on Facebook, but we got a fourth cat. Her name's Jilly, and at first she wasn't coming around to us, but she started to like take notice to us, like, look at how pretty she is. Hi, Jilly. She started to take notice to us, and then I found out I was pregnant, and I'm like, it makes sense. She was hanging out with me because she knows that I'm pregnant, and she's been up my tushy ever since I found out I was pregnant. And Arthur and Greg, they've all been like super needy, but Arthur always wants to cuddle with my belly. Like, I have a video that I'm going to post right here. where he's just loving on my little tummy, and it is the sweetest thing ever. Hanging out with the baby. Do you like the human baby? Yeah? Oh, you do? Oh, Arthur. And Greg's been extra lovey to me too? Oh my goodness. It's a week before our first ultrasound appointment, and I am in a lot of pain. It started yesterday, which was Sunday, and I thought it was because I needed to go to the bathroom, but I went to the bathroom and I'm still hurting. So I called my doctor and they pushed up my ultrasound appointment. I don't know if I'm going to be able to make it through today. It's like a constant pain. And if I didn't know that I wasn't ectopic, that's how you say it, I would think that I was right now, because it's on like my left side. They said they think I'm dehydrated, which is very possible, but I'm just getting very concerned. So I'm glad that they finally moved up that appointment. So I ended up in the ER. I threw up all the liquid that I had tried drinking, so I'm getting floods now. This is just a rough start to the pregnancy, I think. We get to meet our baby today for the first time, maybe. Are you nervous? Well, the good thing is, they're not gonna remember this.
I know.
We will, but they won't. Today we should be getting our actual first ultrasound where we can actually see the baby, and I'm very freaking nervous because last time was not a good time. I know that I talked about it, but they're trying to figure out what they're gonna do now because the table's so high. So fingers crossed. So apparently I'm not allowed to film. Last time I filmed in there, the lady didn't say anything, but our baby's healthy. I thought you were gonna have the picture ready.
No, I was looking at it.
They said I'm saying he, but we don't know what it is yet. His heartbeat's 163, and he's due on February 17th, 2021, which is when I thought he was gonna be due. Like, I thought my due date was. I'm only measuring 3 days behind what I thought I was, so they're not gonna change my due date, and everything looks really, really good. I cried. I'm so happy. So I think today is the day that we're going to announce, so all of you are gonna know that we are having a freaking baby, a whole baby.
A whole baby.
I'm so excited. I've been very nervous, but this just makes me feel like this is good. So yeah, do you have anything else you want to say to finish up?
Nope.
All right, well, I'm going to end this little vlog here, and I will be sharing every part of this journey with you guys. Well, maybe not every part, but a lot of the parts. I'm so fucking excited right now.